us to commission a new piece of music by Jonathan Santori. Jonathan agreed to write this piece almost a year ago, before we knew that in August we would tragically lose a graduate of the class of 2016 and a dedicated member of the music department, Jim Kelly. Jim was a member of the concert band, concert choir, chamber singers, and jazz ensemble. He held lead roles in several musicals, including Spamalot, Thoroughly Modern Millie, and Guys and Dolls. Jim was not only a great leader to me and others, but also a great friend. One of my favorite things about Jim is he would put up with me and Stephen Ball's garbage in jazz ensemble, where Jim had this watch, right, and it was not digital, so we had to wind it whenever he wanted to know what time it was, because he always forgot, so he was, guess you had to beat it. But anyway, we used to make fun of him for it, and and he would just take it so well. We would just, oh, Jim, you idiot, for winding up a watch and not just getting a digital one, but shortly after Jim passed away, Mr. Sutherland, being the wonderful human being that he is, sent me a heartfelt letter expressing his sorrow for the loss of our good friend Jim. With this letter, he left with me advice I will never forget. And a beautiful poem that helped him through his own losses. This advice was that, even though that my friendship with Jim has changed, we will always be friends forever. And as the wise men say, those who are gone are never forgotten. If Mr. Sutherland had not sent me this poem, this wonderful piece composed by Dr. Santori would not have happened. So thank you, Mr. Sutherland and Dr. Santori, for making this stunning piece possible. Please stand up and be recognized.
Good job, John.
Gone from My Sight by Luther F. Beecher. I am standing upon the seashore, a ship at my side, spreads her white sails to the moving breeze and starts for the blue ocean. She's an object of beauty and strength. I stand and watch her until at length she hangs like a speck of white cloud, just where the sea and sky come to mingle with each other. Then someone at my side says, there, she is gone. Gone where? Gone from my sight, that is all. She's just as large in mast, hull, and spar as she was when she left my side. And she's just as able to bear her load of living freight to her destined port. Her diminished size is in me, not in her. And just at the moment when someone says, there she is gone, there are other eyes watching her coming and other voices ready to take up the glad shout, here she comes. Thank you, Mr. Sutherland, for this wonderful poem, and thank you, Dr. Santori, for this wonderful piece. Thank you.
Good job.
Standing upon the seashore, a ship So this time I'd like to recognize all the seniors in the music department by presenting with a copy of Rainy Pouch's The Last Lecture. So would all seniors in band and choir just line up alphabetically by last name? That's going to take a while. So while they do that, although the primary goal in our classes is building musical skill over the last 4 years, the process includes discussions and dissections about bigger questions in our performances and applying them to our own lives, which is what Pouch tries to emulate in this book, before he tragically passed away from pancreatic cancer. Ian Damaris. Will Greenman. Alex Gilbert. Coco Hines. Caitlin Irish. Kayla Keeney. Cheyenne Lester. Jocelyn Lightford. Audrey Newcomb. Sayward Page. Cheyenne Rivera. Logan Ross. Callie Saka. Allison Smith is not here. Cody Smith. Christian Stewart. Peter Templeton. Angelica Thomas. Nick Titus. Carter Newland. Brandon Welsh. And Ruthie White. Now for the Senior Superlative Awards. And the first one I'd like to present is the Semper Fidelis Award, presented by the United States Marine Corps, represented here tonight by Staff Sergeant Marcos Luna.
Good evening. I'm Staff Sergeant Luna. On behalf of the Marine Corps, I would like to present the Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence to Kayla Keeney. Our next award would be awarded to Cody Smith.
Next is the National School Choral Award. It reads, in recognition of singular merit, ability, and achievement of outstanding contributions to the success of the school vocal program, and an unusual degree of loyalty, cooperation, and high qualities of conduct by the general consent of the music faculty, school officials, and others, Past recipients have included Dan Ambrose, Ben Adams, and Kelly Lonergan. This year's recipient is Lily Friedman. Next is the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. And this reads in recognition of outstanding contributions as an instrumentalist in the field of jazz, as demonstrated through excellent musicianship, character, and individual creativity. Past recipients have included Jim Kelly, Xander Brown, and Jake Roby. This year's recipient is Peter Templeton. Next is the John Philip Sousa Band Award. It reads in recognition of outstanding achievement and interest in instrumental music, in singular recognition of merits, ability, and cooperation, and for displaying these high qualities of conduct that school instrumental music requires. Past recipients have included Kyle Sanders, Alex Sparks, and Carolyn Ebner. This year's recipient is Christian Stewart. Next is these are two school-specific awards. Those were all national awards. This is the PRHS Performing Arts Award in recognition of outstanding contributions as a performer in music and theater departments, as demonstrated through excellent musicianship, stage presence, character, and creativity. Past recipients include Libby Schwarner, Savannah Bailey, and Olivia Miller. This year's recipient is Cheyenne Lester. Finally is the PRHS Music Directors Award. It reads in recognition of outstanding achievement, contributions, loyalty, cooperation, and high qualities of conduct, leadership, loyalty, and musical ability at Plymouth Regional High School by the general consent of the music faculty, school officials, and others. Past recipients have included Rob Kelly, Ian Soderberg, and Andrew Butoff. This year's recipient is Carter Euland. Thank you so much for your patience tonight. I'd like to invite any alumni who'd like to come up and sing our traditional closer, The Men Is Young, and that'll be our last thing we do. So thank you again so much for coming up.
I could that will be